takeaway a little bit shorter. You know, not that you're kind of getting real steep off the start and then kind of chopping it down here. Now, like we said, hitting out of the fairway, it's a little easier to hit that shot because there's nothing there to kind of grab onto the club. But once you get some rough involved, it's going to kind of choke the club a lot, and you'll get some more of those, more like the kind of little flub shots that we don't want to hit. So take a couple practice.
You're anticipating I'm going to be in the rough at some point.
That's true.
What am I doing? Just shorter?
Yeah. So what we want it to be is, go ahead and grip it. We want it to be more in here. Yep. And then through this way. We want to feel that, you know, extend that out towards your target. Don't let that just slip up like that. Better? Yeah. Well, if we look at ball position, you said when you do that, you stall them because the ball's lined up by your front foot. So your club, you can see, is bottoming out back here, and the ball's up here. So it's already on its way up by the time it gets to the ball. So if you slide everything forward this way, now you're going to be striking the golf ball first. Keep going. So I want this foot right over here. Middle, yep. The middle ring. Stay in your stance, stay leaning forward.
That's right, I know.
There you go. Now that's the click of the golf ball that we want to make.
Yeah, I don't hear that very often.
Right. So that ball's got to be further back in your stance. So we're going to continue to leave this.
You know, I think I used to do that, and I kind of lost that. Oh,
so that was that old kind of pick it up real quick and you kind of stop here. You know you're supposed to finish the swing, so you brought them up here, but it wasn't in one motion. Can you step right over here for a second? I want you to kind of do a little pre-shot routine and do this with everything, whether you're hitting an iron or a wood. But go ahead and set up to address the ball with your feet together so that ball is right in between your feet here. Now that we're hitting a chip shot, I can just take a step forward. If I'm hitting a driver, I can just take a step back. If I'm hitting an iron, a mid-iron, 2 small steps. But that'll kind of get you that repeatable, easy to get that ball back in the same spot.
Get in it.
Yep, that's good. Up. There you go.
That big hook, I feel like I'm standing too close to the ball. That's when I want to stand up.
Yep. Well, what happens is, here, I'm standing back here. You know, you're hooking it. Most of the time when people come over the top like that, they're going to hit a slice. That's just because the club face is open. You're hitting the hook because you're standing too close to it. As you swing the golf club, that club can't come to the inside half of it here. So what happens is, when you're too close to it, your only move that you can make is this over the top move. So as you do that, being that the club face is square, that's why that ball is going hard left like that. You can get that same, I guess you say, wrist and arm movement